ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas, I've only ever had one. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. Despite the heart-numbing frost, my soul is blooming like spring. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. There is no progress or accomplishment without sacrifice. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. Do not wait for the last judgment. It comes every day. A man should look for what is and not for what he thinks should be. Rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our own readiness to receive him. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. But you don't have to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Things don't happen for no reason. They happen to teach you something. Si no usaba esta vida, entonces la estaba desperdiciando. Winning isn't enough. The acme of all skill is to defeat your enemy before taking the field. After your death, you will be what you were before your birth. It's enough for me to be sure that you and I exist at this moment. Being unconquerable lies with yourself. Being conquerable lies with your enemy. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If those who are sent to draw water begin by drinking themselves, the army is suffering from thirst. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Bringing joy to another lights 1,000 suns within. Every man reaches his destination if he just keeps walking. You have made the moon, the jester said. That is the moon. Wake up with determination. Go to bed with satisfaction. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. Being brave means that knowing when you fail, you won't fail forever. Whatever is going to happen will happen, whether we worry or not. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke. The essence of technology is by no means anything technological. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. He will win who, prepared himself, waits to take the enemy unprepared. To be alone is to be different. To be different is to be alone. Money is better than poverty, if only for financial reasons. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. Life, unfortunately, doesn't seem to care what we want. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. Be not afraid of going slowly. Be afraid only of standing still. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Beware of the small things. A small leak can sink a great ship. You become mature when you become the authority of your own life. The older I grow, the more I distrust the familiar doctrine that age brings wisdom. Where you are in a few months depends on what you do today. Go into emptiness, strike voids, bypass what he defends, hit him where he does not expect you. It is better for the heart to break than not to break. When envoys are sent with compliments in their mouths, it is a sign that the enemy wishes for a truce. If you know both yourself and your enemy, you can win 100 battles without a single loss. Sometimes you recognize truth because it destroys you for a bit. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. To realize the truth, you have to cross the boundaries of all religions and prophets. In fact, the truth cannot be communicated until it is perceived. You not only are hunted by others, you unknowingly hunt yourself. Growth and advancement happen outside the comfort zone. Anything not worth doing is worth not doing well. Think about it. Follow your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Stop caring about what others think. If you are willing to go out on a limb, the tree of life holds endless possibilities. You will find the key to success under the alarm clock. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. Remove the clowns from your life before you become one. The truth doesn't cost anything, but a lie could cost you everything. All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. So the important thing in a military operation is victory, not persistence. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven. If you listen to critics for too long, you will become deaf to success. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. Choose to correct your mistakes rather than comparing it to others. Sometimes life is too hard to be alone, and sometimes life is too good to be alone. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. And regulation entails organizational effectiveness, a chain of command, and a structure for logistical support. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. The right mindset is the first step towards the journey. Life is more or less a lie, but then again, that's exactly the way we want it to be. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. There are routes not to be followed, armies not to be attacked, citadels not to be besieged, territory not to be fought over. I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. Don't worry about the negative people may say about you. Learn from it and move on. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. Mist to mist, drops to drops, for water thou art, and unto water shalt thou return. When you're the most happening person at the party, it's time to leave. When they say the sky's the limit to me, that's really true. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. An opinion should be the result of thought, not a substitute for it. Education is not the learning of facts, it's rather the training of the mind to think, to bear and not to own, to act and not lay claim, to do the work and let it go, for just letting it go is what makes it stay. The cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing.